So I'm on day one of my third week of my 12-week challenge, and I actually can't believe that I've got this far. So a wonderful feeling of accomplishment so far. But I'm sitting with friends the other night, and they said something totally extraordinary to me that's changed my path. So I'm sitting at dinner with my friends the other night, and they're both in education. One is the head teacher of the school, and one's a teacher of another school. And the conversation turned round to my 12-week challenge and started to explain what I'm doing. One of the questions that came up is, well, why are you doing it actually? And I explained that I have this kind of avoidance when it comes to wanting to teach. And especially I want to teach an online course. And the basic problem that I have is I get kind of sticky when it comes to putting down a lesson plan and each lesson plan to a course and making it all kind of formal. And they both turned round to me and said, well, why are you doing it so prescriptively? Why are you, kind of restraining yourself within that kind of framework? And I'm thinking, well, is that not how it's supposed to be done? And they both said, well, no, maybe you're more of a free-flowing teacher. And it kind of dawned on me. I think I am a kind of a free-flowing teacher, because I'm much better when I'm live. I'm much better when I'm spontaneous. And they both said to me, well, as long as you have a direction that you're wanting to go, that you're wanting to take those who are learning from you, then just pour it out from your heart, basically. And I thought that was a wonderful sense of freedom, the kind of freedom that I've been looking for. And then it kind of dawned on me that play, that children learn when they're young, they learn to play. There's a certain freedom. And the rules are sometimes a little bit more fluid. And it's about interacting, it's about relationships, it's about playing, basically. And I thought, well, I'm going to try and bring a little bit of play into my, podcasts and vlogcasts and my sessions and be a little bit more fluid and experiment. And I think if you're on your 12-week challenge with me, then let's kind of break out of these constraints that sometimes we put ourselves into, what we're expected to do, what we should do, what we are, if we don't do this, then we're not in the consensus, and what will people think of us? Rather than just kind of break out and do what comes naturally, as they say. So this week I want to examine a little bit more about commitment and action, and what committed action really is, and why it's really so important. I mean, it might be great, and it's really important to understand what our values are, which we have examined already, because that gives us the direction that we want to live our lives in a quality way. It's really important that we have a vision at the end of where we would like to get to, and I would like to get to in my 12-week challenge, an actual course that I'm trying to give online, and maybe I will actually do it here. And it's really important that we begin to be willing to experience these kind of anxious or nervous or uncomfortable feelings and thoughts that come into us when we are feeling a little bit apprehensive about what we want to do. We kind of Do we avoid this pain, or are we willing to experience it? But also very important is being committed and actually going out and doing some actions. And these daily sessions that I'm doing now are my committed action. I am doing this even if it's quite painful for me sometimes. But adding this sense of play into it, adding this sense of, you know what, just let's kind of see where things take us and have a sense of enjoyment as we go along. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, well, we'll fine-tune it until it does. Anyway, good start to the week, I think. Have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow.